Cowboy?
Cowboy, right? So now, Cowboy would get the mic, say what, say we old, say what, say we old, to the rock, the rock. He would get the party going. MELLE, who's now known as Grandmaster MELLE, had a brother named Kid Creole, or has a brother named Kid Creole.
I'm Kid Creole, I know that.
The two of them did a back and forth. And when I seen them do this back and forth, I said, I gotta ask you that's something. What I'm gonna do.
A lot of rappers do back and forth. Was that something new? Because people do that like it's regular now. I'm not a rapper, it seems very difficult. That's the first back and forth you've seen. Is that hard as a rapper? Can you explain that to me?
That was the first time I had ever seen two people split around, right? And MELLE would say, 1, 2, Creole would say, this is for you, you, and you. 3, 4, MELLE. Cuts galore is what the man has in store. 5, 6, the hypnotize and mesmerize the disco mix. 7, 8, he won't hesitate to amaze and fascinate. 9, 10, because he possessed the beats that have no end. And they was just going back.
You didn't write it, or is this natural, you think?
Well, we wrote our rhymes.
You told me that.
Right? We wrote our rhymes. I'm not going to say everybody wrote rhymes, right? But we wrote our rhymes.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, it's amazing to me to hear people go off the top of the head. That's nice and all of that. A lot of it is kind of like Willy Bobo, but
you could tell it's off the top of the head.
Because you ain't really put no.
No. Just tell us it's gabito. It's
no,
trash.
I'm
gonna say you can tell when you write, and some are talented. Lil Rodney.C.
No,
Rodney.
True.
And you can tell when you write it, and you can tell it's off the top. When you write it, it's way more substance. Like, oh, this motherfucker.
Because you took time to put pen to paper and put thought into it.
Yeah.
Right. So, you know, all my rhymes I wrote. I've never
you told me you're not doing that.
I'm not even trying to sit there and go, and then I can't do that. You know what I mean? Okay. That's a waste of energy to me. You know what I mean? But to each his own. You know, everybody is whatever.
Okay.
Okay, so I see MELLE and Kid Creole do this back and forth, right? And I say to myself right then, I could do that shit. And not only can I do that, I could do that shit well, right? Because I learned from somebody who taught me how to rhyme, put words together. Now, you're dealing with two different eras, right? You're dealing with your disco era, and then you're dealing with your hip hop era. Now, hip hop is born out of a desire to be a part of something that we couldn't, right? And that was disco, right? Disco was 21 for young ladies, 23 for young men. Hard bottom shoes, blazers, ties, button-up shirts. That was disco, right? Hip-hop, y'all know hip-hop. Mm-hmm. You know hip-hop when you see it.
Oh yeah.
Straight up and down, you like, that's hip-hop, right? Okay, I remember one day, I went around 371, and I used to be a club up in the Bronx that DJ Hollywood used to play in, right? And I was a teenager, 13, 14 years old, right? Hollywood is inside. Now, we in the South Bronx. The South Bronx is like fucking Beirut. It's a flatland, like basically, like you could stand on one corner in the Bronx and see like 10 blocks in every direction, because that's how flat shit was. Okay, he playing in a little hole in the wall spot. You could hear him for blocks, right? I'm like, oh shit. And Hollywood in there, you go down, go down, go down, go down. Ow! You go down. You get up, get up, get up, get up. Ooh, you get up. Hey, Holly, where's your wood? That was, you know what I mean? So he kind of did that crowd, you know, that back and forth, the crowd participation thing, right? But that was disco, right? Now, we want to be a part of that, but we too young. Because we can't get into them nightclubs. We fucking babies. So what do? We go in the park. We bring out our sound systems.
This is my Haitian gorilla dance.
I'm giving you all that fire. Realism. Subscribe to the Big Face Gary Show YouTube. If you don't subscribe, you might not see it. That's not happening because we never gonna stop. Subscribe to the Big Face Gary Show YouTube. Subscribe to the Big Face Gary Show YouTube. Subscribe to the Big Face Gary Show YouTube. Holla, ha.
Right? Kool Herc, smart dude, right? Because he found that market. Kool Herc was a grown-ass man at that time, right? But he was smart enough to bring his sound system out. Now, what's the difference between hip-hop and disco?
You need to answer that, Ron. You're crazy ass. I think disco is more, my opinion is, when
You said it already.
When you're wearing suits.
You said it already.
When I said it.
You just said it. Starts with a D.
I said when you dancing.
No, you said disco.
Disco.
Disco. You know what the fuck disco is, right?
It's like
fucking Gloria Gaynor and
Yeah.
I will survive. Da, 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 da. You know what disco,
Gotta be alive.
right?
I
That was
gotta-
disco.
But Rodney, I gotta do something for you because I have to keep, because you're so smart and you're legendary. You still have to answer the question. You can do whatever you want to do after this. What does it take to make these people respect y'all as pioneers?
They're never gonna do.
You went off that.
They're never gonna do it, but by creating platforms like this, you know what I mean? Hopefully they'll get an opportunity to see real pioneers, right? And have a respect for it. I'm gonna tell you a story. I tell a story a lot.
It's all right. I tell you that.
Right.
It's my job to help you because you talk, because you know so much more than me. But I gotta let you people hear. I just answer the question. They're never gonna respect it. You answer that for me. So
Now, I'm gonna tell you a story that happened. Now, this is no disrespect to the brother, right? I tell a story a lot because it actually happened.
Okay.
A couple of years back, they had a show here in New York called Hip Hop Honors.
Oh yeah.
And
that sounds very familiar.
They was
too.
running it out of the Manhattan Center, right? And they was doing it every year. They ran it for like 5 years, and then they took a hiatus. And then when they came back, they did the females hip hop, right? Okay. 1 year. Okay, in the beginning, I get a phone call. Somebody out the blue. Oh, hey, this is so-and-so, and I'm calling blah, 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 and we would like to invite you to the Hip Hop Honors. Okay, cool. We need you to go to the secret location to pick up the secret package so you can go to this secret event. Okay. Okay, that's the first year, right? Second year, I get the invite again. The third year, I get the invite again. The fourth year, I don't get the invite. So I done got spoiled. Like, where's my invite? Oh, Mr. Stone, so many of the rappers from the West Coast wanna come, so we had to narrow down the list. I'm like, how you cut me off the list when I helped to give birth to this shit and it wouldn't be none of them if it wasn't for us,
Okay,
right?
that's real
Okay, boom. So I didn't get the pass. So I go down there anyway, me and my man, right? So we walk in the street and my man see T.I. Oh shit, yo, there go T.I. I was like, oh shit, yeah, that's him. Now how do we know T.I.? Because he got the visual aid. He got cameras, he got videos, he got, you know what I mean, to his song. So we know who T.I. is, right? Mm-hmm. My man is like, yo, say something to him, say something to him. I said, yo, what up, T? And he was like, yo, what's up, man? I said, let me ask you a question. And he said, what's up? I said, what you know about classic old school hip hop? That man looked me up and down like I owed him money and said nothing because I wasn't there and walked away.
See? Wow.
My man got heated. My man was like, yo, yo, yo. I said, first of all, how you gonna get mad at him for not knowing what you think he should know? Right? Now, why he don't know? He don't know because hip hop is the only genre of music that only looks into right now.
Guess what though?
They don't look at the beginning. Now, the difference between like rock and roll and hip hop, we always saying, damn, how could Mick Jagger and them niggas in the 70s still playing and getting money and all that? It's because the grandparents teach their grandchildren who the Rolling Stones are and why it's important to support them. Right. And that's why they still work. Not with hip hop. Hip hop is instantaneous. It's right now. We only care about what's going on right now. Who's hot right now? That's who we care about.
Ronnie, the word is, if they don't know, they're going to learn today. JG said that on the Big Face Gary Show. You're going to learn today.
You're going to learn today.
Pioneer. Now, moving along, is it your fault that these young kids don't know about the history of hip hop? Like kids 12, 13, 14? Because Ron got a young kid and Big got a young kid. If you ask them about y'all, they'll laugh at us.
Or even us, bro. Like,
Pat, your kid will laugh too. My daughter will be like,
even us.